Hi everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. I wanted to do a reading update today for September 29th, 2025. It's a Monday. Just a quick update here. So I'm still making my way through the Power Broker. I'm about 400 pages into the book by this point, and continues to be engaging, continues to get more interesting. Kind of hit that point in the book this week where it's like, oh, I've been at this a while and there's still a long way to go. But I guess it's just a matter of sticking with it. Even though the writing is great, Robert Caro, it's so detailed and it's so immersive where it really is a book you're thinking about a lot when you're not reading, which is really a good thing. I'm up to the 1930s right now when Robert Moses, who is head of parks and highways in the state of New York and New York City, by the 30s he's really ingrained himself in power. He is building bridges, the Triborough Bridge. Caro has a fantastic passages on something I really didn't know much about at all, the making of the Triborough Bridge in New York that connected three boroughs. And as Moses's power continues to grow and his influence, so I'll leave it at that for now. But like I said, still, I guess for a big book like that, it's good to set a deadline, and I definitely want to finish it in October at some point. Definitely want to finish it, just because. Yeah. Anyway, not that I don't want to drag it out too long. So anyway. Next book I'll talk about, I've been doing haunted house novels, and I just finished this one today, Slade House by David Mitchell. I'd never read this author before. I know he's a well-known, highly acclaimed author. Cloud Atlas, I'm familiar with the book. I've watched the movie before, but this was my first time reading him, and this was really good. This was really good. I liked Slade House. It's 5 interconnected stories that all surround the title, Slade House, this sort of hidden home in the alleys of London that some people stumble into this home and they don't they don't come back. And like I said, this is a ghost story. It's got metaphysical horror and cosmic horror and things like that. And yet it's I found the book very accessible as far as how Mitchell sets it up. And I thought it was really cool how each story built upon the other, and that we learn more and more about what's happening as we move along. Just a little bit about the plot. As I said, it's about this house in London that has known for this odd little door it has. It seems to be hidden in this alley. And we start out the book with a young boy and his mom who have been summoned to the house. And they find that there's this really strange, intriguing world inside. And things happen, and they end up disappearing. And then the story jumps ahead 9 years. We start out in 79, then we go to the 80s, 1988. And that's nice, too, where each story is set in a specific time period. The book really gets into themes of mysticism versus science, and rationality is a big theme in the book. And I think it's about as more and more legends grow around this house, it kind of becomes a book about obsession, as well as how far people are driven to find the truth of something that they may never come to understand at all. So that's a great theme in the book. And it's funny, there's a lot of humor in it. And there are some truly, I wouldn't say the book is terrifying, but there's definitely some unnerving moments in the book with what's actually going on inside the house. But it's a very satisfying book. And I understand David Mitchell wrote the first chapter on Twitter, which was this came out in 2015, so a very 2015 thing to do, to kind of market your book on Twitter by posting the first chapter on Twitter. But anyway, that was kind of cool. So yeah, enjoyed this book quite a bit. I think next I'm going to go to a classic, and this is more gothic, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I've had this one for a while, and I'll probably just be starting to read this one next. I've seen the old movie, I think from the 1940s, so I know the story pretty much, but I've never read the book, and never read much Oscar Wilde, to be honest. I've read some of his essays, which I really liked. So yeah, looking forward to reading Picture of Dorian Gray. And I guess the last thing I'm reading, a book I have on my phone right now, is A Prayer for Owen by John Irving. And I don't know, I was in a conversation with someone, and the movie actually came up, and I saw it was available to purchase on Kindle at a pretty good price. So I thought I'll start reading some John Irving. Another writer I've really not read much of. I think I've read The World According to Garp. I have that paperback around here somewhere, and I'm familiar with that novel. So yeah, I guess those are keep you up to date. I guess that was kind of a quick one, but that's what I've been reading. And yeah, if you have any thoughts on any of these books, I'd be happy to hear them. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.